Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are starting this series on life lessons from Swami Vivekananda. Vivekananda literature is replete with so many wonderful lessons of life. So we will be drawing from there and discussing some very important ideas. Many of us ask this question, what is the goal of human life? What is the goal of human life? Vivekananda used to say, each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest that divinity within. The goal is to manifest the inner divinity. And how? By controlling nature, external and internal. So these words are very powerful. See, the goal of life is explicitly mentioned. It is the expression or manifestation of the inner divinity. And the means to it is the control of nature, Prakriti, external and internal. External Prakriti, we are in various ways trying to control. Otherwise, even survival would not be possible. So this form of control, we do exercise. And look at the kind of order we have brought to the external world. How many achievements in the external world? We know all about external energies, matter, and so much of research and discovery going on even today. But what about our internal nature? Even bringing that under control is a huge thing, because that is the inlet to the higher awareness, or what we call our unchanging nature, the self, the Atman. There is a beautiful story which illustrates this, that there's a tendency in us not to look within. It's very easy to do things outside, you see. To control external nature is quite easy. To control internal nature is very difficult. And the tendency of our mind is not to look within. So this story illustrates this point. See, there used to be this periodic quarrels between Devas and Asuras. In one such quarrel, in one such fight, the Asuras were driven away by the Devas, and the Devas were very, very happy about it. But a little later, the Devas got driven away and the Asuras occupied heavens. And then the Devas were extremely heartbroken and they didn't know what to do. So they first, all these gods, Indra and Varuna, Agni, they all went to Vishnu. And they said that, oh Lord, they have taken away this Indra Padavi and our lok, the Indra lok. So now where do we go? And then Vishnu said, well, I really don't know. In fact, there are chances of their coming to Vaikuntha also. So I am wondering where I will go, what I should do. So come on, let us go and ask Brahma. So they all went to Brahma, and then Brahma told them, all of you gods, the Indra, Varuna and these gods, you can go and hide anywhere in any of the elements. After all, you are the lords of the elements. They will find it difficult to find you there. But Vishnu, I would suggest Vishnu should go and hide at one spot. And Vishnu said, really, where should I go in case they come to Vaikuntha? Then where should I go? Then Brahmaji said, well, you go and hide in the heart of the Asura king. Because he never looks within. His gaze never turns within. So if you hide there, he will never find you. And the story goes, it's a mythological story, that Vishnu did go and hide in the heart of the Asura king. And the Asuras searched for him everywhere in Vaikuntha. We usually think of it as a physical space, you see, somewhere else. So they searched for him there, they searched for him in the natural elements. They searched in the waters, on earth, everywhere, but they could not find Vishnu. And then it so happened that when Vishnu is sitting in the heart of the Asura king, how can he be evil? So suddenly the Asura king thought that, well, I didn't do justice by driving away my Deva brothers. Let me give some part of what I have to them and let us live peacefully. So this naturally came into the heart of the Asura king because Vishnu was hiding there. And it seems he handed over Indralok back to Indra. He gave the gods what belonged to them, and they all lived happily and peacefully. The story is only illustrating the fact that if God is in your heart and the self is already shining in our heart as our consciousness, God and the self are not two different things. The very nature of God is pure being, pure consciousness, which is our real nature also. So when He is shining in the heart, what evil can befall us and what wrong can be done to us? So the essential thing is the manifestation of the inner divinity. Let us see what Vivekananda says about this. This is a very important idea in Vedanta. Vivekananda says, why does man look for a God? Why does man in every nation, in every state of society, want a perfect ideal somewhere, either in man, in God, or elsewhere? Because that idea is within you. It is your own heart beating and you did not know. You were mistaking it for something external. It is the God within your own self that is propelling you to seek for Him, to realize Him. After long searches here and there, in temples and in churches, in earths and in heavens, at last you come back, completing the circle from where you started, to your own soul, and find that He for whom you have been seeking all over the world, for whom you have been weeping and praying in churches and temples, on whom you were looking as the mystery of all mysteries shrouded in the clouds, is the nearest of the near, is your own self, the reality of your life, body and soul. That is your own nature. Assert it and manifest it. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.